Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to bring to you tonight the feature story featuring Scotty Lago.
Very excited about this piece. This is the final, the banger, if you will call it, in the snowboard industry, the ender part. And he's just a young guy. How old is he?
20? 19?
I guess we'll find out in this interview. Let's go to it.
Let's check out Scotty Lago's interview.
Yo, what's up? I'm Scotty Lago, 19 years old, and I come from Seabrook, New Hampshire. I started snowboarding, first I started skiing, and I saw all the snowboarders and stuff like on the mountain, you know, and like going up the chairlift and stuff, and it just looked so much fun, you know, and I thought I just like looked at those guys as like the cool guys, you know, and kind of like skiers as geeks, you know. You know, one year for Christmas, I asked my grandfather for, actually I asked Santa for a snowboard, and stuck in the chimney. Santa must have forgot it in the chimney, and I found it the next day, so that's kind of how I started. I got my first board. It was like a Nidecker 127, which was like way too big for me at the time. But I just kind of like went down to my local tubing hill and like kind of shred there. Growing up in New Hampshire was sweet, man. It's just like really laid back. Went to public school, and you know, I was into a lot of other sports and stuff. Well, I skated like all the time, you know, when I was younger. And whenever I could, I would go up and go up to the mountain, like Waterville and Loon. They were about like 2 hours away, but we would make the trip every weekend, you know. But it was nice, man. New Hampshire living is pretty sweet.
Motherfucker, following the nigga around, dude. That's real. True shit, y'all. Fuck these feds, redneck, racist motherfuckers. I don't wanna run no more, but I know that if I stop, I'll be another nigga headed to heaven, hanging with Pop. These motherfuckers look at me like I'm a slanger, making threats to my family, dog, I'm in danger. Who do you call when these agents want you dead and they hit these penitentiaries and niggas make a pledge? So I dip and duck the feds. All my homies stuck out on indictments, caught up on the phone talking prices. Hello? 25 to life's the mandatory minimum. My whole community gets treated like they criminals. Crying convictions, getting motherfuckers hung. Gotta see out on the inside and everybody's song. Mothers and fathers separated from their sons. Households are broken, you couldn't hold your tongue. If it's yours, say it's yours, take the case, do your time. You was out here getting money from it, everything was fine. Now you crying in your jail cell, stressing on the case. And the DEA is at a nigga every other day. I can see it in your face, in the middle of your soul. You in question of your manhood, homie. Keep it cold. We don't talk to police, we don't make a peace bond. We don't trust in the judicial system, we shoot guns. We rely on the streets, we do battle in the hood. I was born in the G-code, embedded in my blood. We don't talk to police, we don't make a peace bond. We ain't trusting in the judicial system, we shoot.
I'd like to thank my parents, they helped me out a bunch. All the guys that snowboarder in Trans World, you know, like kind of give me all that coverage and whatnot. Grandparents, Scott Millette, and you know, Flo, Billabong, Smith, Grenade. What'd it do?